I'm just walking now to the public library. It's very hidden. Just some houses and some back streets. So let's see if I find it. Good morning from India. In a moment I'm going to leave this beautiful place here on the coast of Kerala in the south of India to take you on a tour to a palm leaf library. I'm going to travel to the city of Trivandrum, which is about 1.5 hours from here, to visit a new palm leaf library. I have not been there yet. Also, to be honest, I don't have very high expectations because I don't know the place. But I just wanted to show you how such a palm leaf library looks like in India. So come with me. Hi Chandu. Good morning.
Good morning.
Today you're on movie.
Okay.
Today I visit Nadi office. Do you know Nadi-Astrologie? Palm leaf? I'm just walking now to the palm leaf library. It's very hidden. It's just some houses and some back streets. So let's see if I find it. Is this Nadi-Astrologie, Willie?
Yeah.
Ah, can I come in?
Yeah, of course.
Stefan is my name. Stefan, yes. I call for appointment. Is it okay if I film?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. So now I was looking at my thumbprint to determine the thumbprint pattern. Thank you, sir. So now, after giving my thumbprint, we are waiting for the palm leaf reader who is going to search for the right palm leaf. And I was shown a list of different chapters that I can choose from. In total there are 16 chapters here. We're going to start with the first chapter and then I can choose if I want to read more chapters. And I'm very happy that this lovely gentleman is here to translate for me from Tamil to English. Hello Mohan.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Going to you have a plan to do more business with Kerala or India related? India is. Yeah.
So we just finished the reading. I'm very grateful to Swamiji for the reading and also to Mr. Mohan, who was translating very well to me in English. Sari, thank you very much for this beautiful reading.
Thank you.
So I'm just leaving the palm leaf reading office and it was a very good experience. I really liked the people, especially the translator was speaking very well English, even some German. That was very special. I would rate this experience medium. Medium means it was not very detailed, it was not very long. It was a bit more pricey, but it was also, I wouldn't call it fake, because there are also palm leaf readings which I don't trust in. With this one I would say, I don't know. Was it fully authentic? I can't say. Was it fake? I can't say. So the kind of predictions I receive in such a reading, I don't take them 100% serious, but I also don't fully disregard them. And compared with all the libraries that I visited so far, it was probably somewhere in the middle. And this is not advertisement, this is serious. The best readings I got so far are really from the palm leaf library that we work with, which is also why we're working with them. The readings are usually much more detailed, and from all the experience I had so far, I must say I totally trust in their authenticity. And places like this I visit just to learn more, to have more experiences, and I'm very grateful. I would give it a try. If you're in the area in Kerala, I would come by. But if you want a really great reading, do it online with my palm leaf. You really get the most in-depth information. It's not marketing, I just mean it seriously. So have a great day, and I will tell you more about it later. Hi Janu!
How is it?
It was good.
Good.
ready to continue. So I just arrived at another palm leaf reading office, and unfortunately it is closed. It was really hard to find, many streets, I had to walk some back streets, and then no one there. As usual, it's really not easy to find a palm leaf library, and especially to find a good palm leaf library. Well, let's see if I find another one here in Trivandrum in India. So let's see if I find this one. Again, I'm walking through them. Tiny arrows, back streets, there's a lot of construction happening here. Let's see if I can find. So in the West, when we hear something like palm leaf library, we imagine big building for reception, everything clean. Palm leaf libraries are not like that. Actually, they're the places where the palm leaves are stored. That's usually a separate place, but then the office of the palm leaf readers, they're often just in their own homes. So, like, I mean, the library that we work with, they actually have a proper office. No? It's like many people working there and so forth. But many places like the one that I'm trying to find right now, this is just a residential area. Actually looks like a very good one. But you can see it's very different than what we imagine a library to be like. So I didn't find this palm leaf reader. But I did find some neighbors who told me they don't live here anymore. So no success this time. And unfortunately it's like that. Which most places I'm trying to find, actually most of them don't exist anymore. And you see, it's not easy to find the right palm leaf reader. Let's see if the next one exists. So I wanted to give a little conclusion of my palm leaf trip in Trivandrum. Now I'm sitting in the center of the city in the garden of an old palace, very peaceful place. Yeah, I tried to find 4 palm leaf libraries today. 3 were either closed or not existent, and I had 1 palm leaf reading, which is okay. As I mentioned before, I don't know if it was really authentic, but I also can't say that it was not. It was an interesting experience. It definitely was not very informative, it was not very long, but I had a great translator, which is important. I still don't know what to say about it, but every time I have a palm leaf reading, what's happening is that regardless of the content of the predictions, somehow it really helps me to get like a bigger perspective of my life, to look at my life from above and to remember that we are timeless souls that are on a karmic trajectory, that are on a timeline determined by our karma, and that there are certain things that we cannot change because there's such strong karma. For example, I cannot change that I was born in Germany in this lifetime. But there's smaller karmas that determine our everyday events and also bigger events, and these we can actually influence, we can change these. And just having the palm leaf reading, having this bigger perspective on my life, and also remembering the dimension of the rishis, these timeless masters who wrote our palm leaves, usually it's just very helpful in itself, regardless of the content of the predictions. And this is the actual biggest benefit I personally get from the palm leaf readings, and I had many already. You know, I probably visited 30, 40, 50 palm leaf libraries, and I had maybe 15 readings or something like this. So the biggest benefit is looking at my life from above and remembering the dimension of the rishis, remembering karma as well. And also the conclusion from visiting all these libraries is that it's, first of all, a big blessing to find one that is not closed, one that's in the right address, and it's even bigger luck if you have a good translator. And then it's even bigger luck if you find a library, have a good translator, and the reading is also kind of authentic and informative, which is also not always the case. And with every reading, with every palm leaf library I visit, I'm more grateful, more happy with the library we work with, because they're absolute authentic, they have good translation, and I'm deeply grateful for being able to work with them. Of course, if you're in India, go visit a palm leaf library if you want to have the authentic experience of like being there in person, seeing the palm leaves and so forth. But if you want a good palm leaf reading that we can really recommend with all of our heart, that's informative, has good translation, that then you're very welcome to have an online reading with us, with the library we trust. What else to say? Thank you for sharing this day with me. Now I'm heading back to my beautiful hotel on the beach. Much love from Trivandrum.